The 1970s and 1980s, New York City was a sexual playground for gay men. There was a plethora of dance clubs and sex clubs to charge the sexual revolution. There were also the onset of the crack epidemic, the war on drugs, and negative economic policies that made the streets of New York unsafe for black and brown gay men. In 1981, the world was introduced to the AIDS crisis. From the beginning of the epidemic, black gay men were disproportionately affected. In 1986, in the response to the AIDS epidemic and a lack of safe space for gay men of color, GMAD started as a rotating weekly forum at the houses of friends and colleagues. GMAD's founder, the Reverend Charles Angel, embarked on a personal mission to empower black gay men.
My first memory of GMAD was looking at a flyer that was saying there's a meeting at GMAD, and I forget what it was, but there were two words that hit me: gay and African. I was right there. I was like, okay, gay men of African descent. This was the first time two forms of identities that really defined me were there.
One day I found myself in a church which is down the street from Marsh Square Park, where GMAD was having their meetings, and I found that when I walked in, I said, this is me. This is who I am. Because it was an environment of intelligent, articulate, well-rounded, diverse, beautiful black men. And it was like looking in a mirror.
One thing that I remember very clearly was about what it was to be a gay black man. Well, how did we work as black men in the gay community? I remember a very intelligent man, he once said, I'm a black gay man, I'm not a gay black man, because I think that's where there's a difference.
It was just a nice place where black men from the Caribbean, from Africa, from the Bronx, from Long Island, we sat and talked about, I think we talked about what it means to be black and gay. And we also talked about books that we would recommend each other to read. And that was exciting because GMAD facilitated gay and black conversation.
I asked them, I said, does anybody have a topic to talk about? And they, topic here, topic there. And then it quieted down. And I said, well, if no one has a topic, can I suggest a topic? And they said, sure. I said, do you believe there's a difference between coming out gay as a black man versus a white man? And all the hands went up. Everybody in the room. And so I was like, wow. And so we went around the room and each person, gave rules. Every person gave their voice. And I was like, this is GMAD. This is what is not seen. This is not what is put out there in the media. These were young men, again, it was a holiday weekend, they were up and down from the East Coast. They were here on a night where they should have been partying. And they're in here having this intellectual discussion about race and coming out as being black and gay versus white and the difference, and how they perceive themselves in society, and how they hide their identity versus how their white counterparts don't have to hide their identity in the various workplaces. And I was like, this is GMAD.
Officially incorporated in 1990, GMAD is the last remaining indigenous service provider for black, gay, bi, and other men who have sex with men. In the fall of 1986, GMAD was formed by Charles Angel. Charles Angel created gay men of African descent to create a safe space for black, gay, bisexual, same gender-loving men. GMAD originally would meet in apartments of members as well as church basements.